a little second before I get started. Cleansing the energies. It's been a while. It's been a while. So, as my people start to join, just want to talk a little bit, see y'all faces, see how y'all doing. It's been a while. So, before I get started, I just want to say it's been a while. If you're watching this on YouTube or any other form of social media, please feel free to subscribe, follow for more content. I will be posting more again soon. And like this video if you can, let's share it with everybody. But for anybody who doesn't know, I recently had my dad who transitioned to the other side, and so that took me out for a couple of weeks. I'm still coming to terms with what's happened. The funeral was this past weekend, and so I kept hearing his voice in my head. He used to always say life goes on, right? And so life goes on. Here I am. But before all of that even happened, for a few months I kept saying it's soulmate season. And a lot of people were like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Some people were like, child, tighten up. And I wanted to dive into that a little bit. There's no script. I'm going to just go with where the spirit leads me. If you don't know me by now, that's how I roll. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. What I've noticed in the past few years of life, what I've noticed my whole life, let me say that, is the terminology around soulmates, the whole idea of soulmates, it's been romanticized. I have never come across anybody who did not have the idea of a soulmate being romanticized. And with that being said, I've been one to romanticize it as well. But especially in the last few weeks, I've really my mindset has shifted, okay? And Spirit has made me realize that with soulmate season, and it's still going on, it's not just about romance. People come into your lives, soulmates, if you will. They come into your life to, I guess you can say, enlighten your soul. Okay, so that doesn't always mean that it's going to be romantic. It can just be a friend. It can be a family member. It can be romantic. It's not limited to just romance. It's not limited to just that one thing. And as a species, we kind of fail to realize that, if I'm honest. And so I just wanted to talk about that today. And I can use my personal story as an example. So I met one of my soulmates, and I actually believe, I literally about 30 minutes ago just realized that I believe that we can have more than one soulmate. But in the season, right, I met one of my soulmates, and it was I was under the impression that it was a romantic type of thing, right? And this is what really kind of opened my eyes. And it was going that way, okay? And I just realized certain things weren't up to par. And I'm not saying that this person is, I don't even know how to say this. Um it wasn't even the person. I just realized certain things were not the way that I envisioned it. So first and foremost, that was the first thing that I learned as far as being enlightened by my soulmate. We go around with this idea that there's the one, and that certain things are going to change when this one comes along. And in my years of life, my something years of life, I've realized that that is never the case, right? I've always been one to enjoy being by myself. So it's not, but I've always had that, I like that thought in the back of my mind, like, oh, this person is gonna come in and things are gonna be different. And that's true to a certain extent. But because we romanticize the idea of a soulmate, we give whoever that soulmate is, or soulmates are in our lives, we give them a little more power than they actually deserve, right? That they actually need to have. And so that was the first thing. And the list goes on and on, but basically it is still soulmate season, and we are meeting people that basically just enlightens our soul. Maybe it's through love, maybe it's through pain, maybe it's through hatred, whatever the case may be. We are meeting people that are helping us align more with our divine paths, okay? We are, let me turn this just a little bit. We are connecting with individuals that help us, or push us, I should say, out of our comfort zone further than what we may have been doing on our own. Like, I've spoken to several people about this in the past year and a half, and I'm like, I know who I am, and there's a part of me that I've been afraid of, right? Like that dark side. I guess you can say that shadow self, you know, that part that nobody, like, you know how people are like, I keep saying, like, you know how people say, oh, I could be nice and all this and that, but then I could be crazy and that, okay? I have that. I can be kind. I can, yes, but then I know there's a part of me that can be evil, okay? And the soulmate that I'm referring to in this example kind of pushed me in a place where I have had to come to terms with that person that I've been running away from, that part of me that I've been running away from. And I'm not saying it's through any terrible bad experiences, it's just the amount of knowledge that this person has dropped on me has given me a different perspective to that part of me that I've always tried to avoid. Make sense? So as far as soulmate season is concerned, we are being put in different predicaments and different connections, interactions. We're being put in a position as a whole where we really have to start taking a look at the parts of us that we've been running from. And by doing that, that allows us to move forward spiritually, mentally, financially, in every area of our lives. Because I'm going to tell you right now, because of this interaction with this individual, I am more aligned with myself. I am more in tune with myself. I know more about that side of me that I've been running from, and I still have more to learn, but I'm more comfortable with learning that side of me so I can be the best person that I can possibly be in this lifetime. Okay, so that was just some truths that I've noticed, or that spirit has brought to my attention about soulmate season. Nothing too crazy, nothing too drastic, but it's very important that we stop romanticizing the idea of soulmates and twin flames, and understand that these people are going to come into our lives, and it's not always for romance. And we go around pushing for that specific type of relationship, where in all reality, in all actuality, sometimes it's just for them to help us see life in a different way, see, gain different perspectives. Yeah, so I wanted to do a short little reading. I'm not going to be on here long, and I just wanted to see what Spirit has for us. And I think I'm going to do it about soulmates. Spirit, is there anything you want to add about soulmates? Is there anything we need to know as a collective about our soulmates, about this season, anything at all? Okay, this card has been trying to come out for a little bit. Oh, did y'all see that? That one just flew out. Okay, I was just thinking 3 cards, and the 3 cards came out. Okay, I'm going to start from right to left. The first card that came out says become a shapeshifter. So in this season of Soulmates, we're learning how to move in ways that we've never done before. Okay, so just accepting what's coming to my head is like a snake, a little bit, kind of like what I'm seeing in my head is like moving from side to side to kind of dodge those bullets. And it's like the bullets are coming, right? But then you're moving in the right way to avoid those bullets. And that's what I'm getting with this shapeshifter card. So we're learning how to maneuver through different challenges that come our way. I'm getting like kung fu vibes. Like she's like, hey, sensei. So we're learning how to maneuver through different things. We're learning how to see through different perspectives. Stay strong. This card came out in the reverse. So what I'm getting is being more, not being afraid of things we don't understand, because a lot of people tend to fear what they don't understand. And this is something that I've noticed is happening a lot in religion. And I've been one to be that way. You don't understand something, so you categorize it under one specific topic. And so a lesson that we need to learn in this season is accepting what we don't understand, trying to understand it, and using it to our advantage, or using it to push forward. Yeah, with that being said, that was another thing that I learned in this season. Certain things we don't get to understand until a certain time in our lives. And when we choose to just be patient and let Spirit do what Spirit needs to do, we're gonna, along the way, things that don't need to be a part of our lives, like just wash your burdens away, they're gonna be removed. They're gonna go away. But in the process, that pushes us closer to certain things that we may not understand, certain things that we don't know, right? So certain people, when it comes to certain fears, like for example, a fear of heights, they'll just push themselves to go rock climbing or jumping off a plane or something. Certain people will push themselves to do things like that. When it comes to spirituality, certain people do that. But for the most part, we just got to be patient with Spirit, because Spirit is going to be the one to push us. You don't have to force yourself to get over a certain fear. Like up until this weekend, I was deathly afraid of cemeteries. Don't ask me why. I guess it's from all the movies over the years of Halloween and all this and blah, 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 blah. I have always been like, I've always had like an unconscious fear of cemeteries. I honestly cannot tell you why, because I know nobody's hand is going to just jump out from the grass. I just know that that's what's always happening. I used to always be like, I would never live by a cemetery. I would never go to a cemetery. Da, 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 da. But over the course of the past few months, I've realized that there's been healing that's happened that I have not been aware of. And when my dad passing away, I ended up having to go to the cemetery. You know, he got entombed. Like, anyways, I ended up going to the cemetery a few times, and I just noticed that the fear was gone. Like, I was just I was gone. Like, I went, you know, I saw everything, and then when I was on my way back home, I was like, wait, hold on. I was just in the cemetery. You know, like, I was there. Normally, I would look at people there, and I'll be like, oh, y'all crazy. Y'all just, But now I'm like, it was never as as my mind used to make it. I hope that made sense to somebody. So in this season, we're just getting put in a position where there's certain things that we have not wanted to address. We're addressing them, because in the beginning, those were weaknesses. Those fears are weaknesses. But as we allow Spirit to do what Spirit does and teach us some lessons through our soulmates, those fears become our strengths. Okay, so in this season of having soulmates, we're learning, we're transforming, we're intertwining with our fears, transforming them into strengths, like that shapeshifter. Fifth Spirit, what else do you have for us? Spirit, what else do you have for us? Okay. I'm getting a lot of energies, so I'm trying to... Oh. There we go. The first card that came out in my Love Oracles deck was Dates. It says meeting someone new, dating, get back out there, plan, set a date. What I'm getting with this is this season allows you to meet yourself. Like, who are you truly meant to be? Wow. Who are you truly meant to be in this season? Whether this soulmate, regardless of the role this soulmate plays in your life, you're meeting parts of yourself that you were afraid of. Like, that transformation that's happening, there's been one part of you, right? There's been one part of you that has been locked off and hidden away. And in this season, it's being unlocked. Like, you're truly meeting who you are as an individual. And I don't know about y'all, but that is some powerful shit. Knowing who you actually are is very powerful. Like, I thought I knew myself, but this card is making me realize that I really did not know myself. But now I'm starting to really understand who I was created to be, who I was put here to be. Paradise. You're going to start enjoying this person. This person that you probably thought you could never be. This is that person 2.0. And you're gonna enjoy that person. It's giving you the opportunity to enjoy life on a whole new level, a level that you could have never experienced, and it's creating that paradise. Point blank period. It's creating that paradise for you. And then there's Cupid's arrow in reverse. I'm hearing love is already here. Anything that's been blocked before is now unblocked. So whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's just been conquering your fears, or just making decisions, this season is helping you remove those blockages so you can move forward. And for a lot of us, it's already been removed. Already been removed. Spirit, what is the message you have for us? I got my Ostinato Oracle. It's based on music. So we got Ogulta, the minuendo, and Soulmate. I'm gonna need to check this out because I don't even remember. Oh, sorry. Alta. And that says raise your vibration. So this season is helping you raise your vibration. And I've heard this message before, and I'm getting chills just about to say it. We were vibrating at one specific vibration, and there was a specific elevation that needed to happen. And in this season, whoever that soulmate is, whether it was a messenger, a specific energy, a pet, whatever the case may be, in this season, this has allowed that elevation to happen exponentially. And I remember I don't know, I saw something say elevate somewhere today before I came here. But that's the season is about you elevating. You're connecting with, you're basically, what I'm seeing is like, there's all these different vibrations that are happening around you. And before it was pretty chaotic. But what's happening now is they're all aligning. So all of these different vibrations are actually merging within you and allowing you to elevate because they're lighter than the chaos that's happening below. That had to make sense to somebody somewhere. And then diminuendo, the number is 23, but I'm seeing 5, and 5 represents change. This says fade with grace. So this is like a smooth transition that's happening. Okay, like if you see, it's big and then it just goes small, but it's not raggedy, it's not jagged, it's just flowing. So if you are an intuitive being, an empathic being, whoever you are, things are just flowing. You don't have to do anything. It's just happening for you. It's happening on your behalf. Oh, wow. Stave, create order. I had to read that. It's create order. And that confirms everything that has just been said. Everything is just flowing smoothly and allowing you to align with where you need to be to elevate. Child, I am here for it. The number 3 popped up in my head, and when I checked this manual, this little book right here, it says key, find your home. Excuse me. What I'm hearing is you're closer to finding where you belong. If you have not known where you belong, if you have not been able to find where you belong, if you haven't been able to find the fulfillment that you're searching for, it's coming now. You already have the key. As a matter of fact, you are the key. And you are on the way to your destination. And it's just going to flow smoothly. Ashay. Spirit, what is the message you got for us? In this deck. Okay. I got 3 cards. The first one I'm going to go to is reconsider. Reconsider. You may need to take a look at how you're approaching this. Certain things may need to be reconsidered. Who you are as a person may need to be reconsidered. What you believed may have been your mission may need to be reconsidered. Whatever resonates with you when you hear the word reconsider, whatever you may have been thinking about before that card came out, you need to reconsider that. Okay? Let's see. And then the next one is listen to your intuition. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. You got to listen to your intuition. When you listen, oh, wow. And it literally came out above the diminuendo, and the paradise. So if you want to have that smooth flowing process, don't fight it. Your intuition is actually leading you to paradise. But when you try to fight it, you're not allowing yourself, if I can get this card, you're not allowing yourself to be strong. Okay? If you look at this dragon looks afraid. This dragon looks like just ready to attack any and everybody. So when you're not following your intuition, you're just putting yourself on edge. You're giving yourself unnecessary stress. When in all reality, you're headed to your paradise. Okay? To get there, just listen to your intuition. And then no. No is the last card. Give me one moment. I'm gonna need another card for this. Spirit, please clarify now. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness, it all flew under the... Oh, no, it didn't. I'm about to say it's gonna take me a little second. Passion. Insane chemistry. Like each other equally. Having fun. And that's above create order. Gotta process this. What I'm getting, and I've said this before in the past reading, you can't take everything at face value. This is under the shapeshifter card, where we were talking about dodging bullets. Dodging bullets, that's what you see. What you see is you're dodging bullets. But you can't take what you're seeing at face value. It's all an illusion. It's literally an illusion. There is passion there. There's more happening in the background than you know. So right now it seems crazy. Right now it seems crazy. But something is changing. Something is changing. So right now you may be feeling like there's no way for something to happen. There's no way the reality that you're hoping for is going to exist. No way for you to get that paradise, to that paradise. But that's because you're looking at what's coming at you. Like the shapeshifter, things are going to change before you even know it. Bar. That's number 8. Things are being balanced. Things are being balanced. Boundaries need to be established. Define your boundaries. Okay? This can either be a wall or it can either be a boundary. And you're the one that determines that. So for some of you, that soulmate did bring, or that soulmate brought a lot of healing. You may have had some pain with that soulmate. But it's not just that. Once everything you need to learn from that soulmate is learned, once you learn what you need to learn, right? Once the most important lessons are learned and are processed, transformation is going to happen in that connection and lead to that paradise that you were not expecting. So maybe you and your soulmate end up together, maybe not. But whatever the case may be, is there's a transformation happening. So wherever you are right now, whatever is being seen right now is just an illusion. I'm getting the feeling that it's not over. Whatever you're wondering, it's not over. And because you stuck this far, I'm going to pull one card for you. I want you to just think about one thing right now. Whatever it is. Whether it's a question. Yeah, let's do a yes or no question. Spirit, what is the answer to this question? What is the answer to this question? It's a lot of energy surrounding that question. A lot of false answers. And to get it, you gotta tap in. You really gotta tap in. Gotta focus. And I have 3 cards. The first one was forgiveness. So whoever this is about, forgiveness is needed, whether it's for yourself, and I'm seeing it is for self. Forgive yourself for any mistakes that you may have made. Don't beat yourself up, because you did the best you could with what you knew at the time. So forgive yourself. Allow the light to shine into you and forgive yourself. Romance. There is potential for something to blossom. There's a lot of potential for something to blossom. And I'm feeling a lot of love. I'm feeling a lot of passion. What you're not seeing is stronger than what you see. This is divinely guided. I'm getting chills just saying that. This is divinely guided. But it requires you to put your all. Like, you would have to literally put yourself into this. And then we have perfect timing in reverse. This popped up a few weeks back, or a few days ago, I can't remember, but a lot of the time we're waiting for certain things to be in order, like waiting for a house, waiting for a car, waiting for a large salary, whatever the case may be. You're waiting for something to be just right, for a blessing to happen, for you to reach that paradise, right? But the thing is, remember, you are the key. Nothing is going to happen without you. So you don't have to have things looking a certain way. You don't have to have all your T's crossed or all your I's dotted to reach that paradise. You as you are is enough. Spirit, what else? Opportunity. I'm hearing opportunity knocks. Opportunity knocks. So a major opportunity is coming your way really soon, if it's not already here. And it's going to open doors for you beyond compare. As long as you keep surrendering, as long as you keep paying attention, as long as you focus on the spirit, as long as you focus on the divine, whatever you believe in is going to come. And then for whatever that question was, with a balance, that answer is yes. Your answer is yes. So, I'm going to wrap it up here. Please share this video with anybody you feel it could help. I am going to be starting these readings. I have to find a schedule, but I'm going to start doing these readings again. I just wanted to come on up here and show you guys some love. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. And I will speak to you guys next time.